Hi everyone, welcome! This is Pretty Average Girl, and I'm here to share with you a pretty average makeup tutorial. So I walked into Starbucks the other day to pick up some tea, love tea, and pumpkin spice was literally exploding everywhere. And it reminded me, fall, autumn, just around the corner. The cool weather comes, the scarves and the boots come out, and guys, can we just celebrate it? The holidays are around the corner, family time, good food. So much to be thankful for and so much to be excited about. Change of seasons, guys. Life is changing and moving, and it is a thing to celebrate. So I was inspired to do a makeup tutorial using kind of a pumpkin spice themed color palette. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So what I've done is I've already done a BB cream on my face. I've already done a little bit of contour. I've done my eyebrows. I've done a little bit of highlight and set everything with a little bit of primer. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prep my lips because we are going to be doing a lipstick, guarantee you. All right, so I'm going to do that using my clean hands. And today I'm using this one by Tatcha, lip balm in Cherry Blossom. So I have one lip. Actually have two lips, guys. I'm going to be doing one finger for one lip and one finger for another. I still don't know how people put on lip balm in all those YouTube videos and still look attractive. If you know how to do this particular skill, please comment down below and share your knowledge with the rest of us. So the next thing we're going to be doing is going to be priming the eyelids. Now I've already put concealer on my eyelids because I don't know if you know me at all. I have a little bit of darkness on my eyelids, a little bit of veining in blue. So I like to cover that up. So today I'm going to be using my sample of Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. Alright, and I really like this one. I generally do use either Too Faced Shadow Insurance or Urban Decay Primer Potion. If you're looking for an inexpensive option for eyeshadow kind of primers to help keep everything from creasing, because I definitely have that issue and I know a lot of girls do, I think NYX has one that people really like that seems to be fairly inexpensive. And e.l.f., at least a while ago, they had an eyeshadow primer potion. It worked really great for some of my friends, but didn't work as well for me, and it might be the climate that I'm in, which is a little bit more humid, a little bit more moist, but I found that things creased anyway. So I haven't tried any of the new formulas though, guys. I haven't been on e.l.f. in forever, and if you don't know what e.l.f. is, it's eyeslipsface.com, and it's a really quite affordable kind of drugstore company. So give a shout if you've tried any of their new eyeshadow primer, and let me know how it is because I haven't tried it and maybe I need to go back and give that another shot. If you're going to be working with multiple eyeshadow colors, it's really important for you to have a base. Your eyeshadow primer potion is going to be kind of sticky. You need to straighten with your contour. You're going to have like a blotch of where you initially put the color, and it's going to be really hard to blend out because the eyeshadow primer is just going to stick to it. So we're going to go ahead and put on a base shade, and I'm just going to do that using my e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. Guys, e.l.f. brushes, they're the bomb. Today I'm actually going to be using two different palettes to create this look. One of them is the Urban Decay Naked Basics Ultimate palette, and that looks like this. And then the other one I'm going to be working with is this one, which is Too Faced White Peach. And every time I open this up, I get a whiff of sweet peach and it smells so good. Alright, and that one looks like this. For my base color, I'm just going to go in with this color called Pre-Game from the Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and we're just going to put that all over the lid. If you want to do this with your finger or a brush, doesn't matter. Your choice. Your face, your makeup. Alright guys, there we go. So now we're going to start in on all the fun colors. We're going to go in with this Creme de la Creme color right there. It's that bright orange, slightly glittery shade, and it does tend to have a little bit of fallout, so be careful with this one, guys. I'm going to take that on my eyeshadow brush, and we're just going to go into this outer corner with it here. Okay, now normally what I would do is I would take the color I want to blend all my other colors into, and I'd go ahead and apply that on my in my crease. But because we're dealing with oranges and taupes and things, I don't want to muddy up my orange, so I'm actually going to do this first, and we're going to see how this goes. have our little bit of pumpkin-y orange, guys. I know this is supposed to be a peach palette, but hey, it can be pumpkin too. All right, so now what I'm going to do, you can leave it just on the outer corner if you would like, depending on your eye shape and depending on how comfortable you are. But I'm actually just going to take a peek of it, and I'm actually going to go into the inner corner. My crease brush. That's what this is, and I'm going to be going into this gorgeous color from the Naked Basics Ultimate Palette called Extra Better, and I absolutely love this color. This is a really fantastic color, so I'm just going to go in. You don't need a lot of it, so I'm just going to go and tap off any excess, and we're going to go right into that crease. Alright guys, so one of the reasons why I chose Extra Better is because it's a very warm red toned brown. Not only does it remind me of fall, it is so beautiful, but the orange that we're using is a cool toned color, and cool toned colors don't work very well with my skin tone. So what I'm doing to get away with it is to use a warm toned color to blend it all together. Now I think I might add a little bit more just to warm it up, a smidge bit more, but we're going to do the other side first and see where we're at. Alright guys, there we are. So, sorry. Alright, so this is what we have so far. Alright, so if you want to darken it up a little bit more, like I would like to, I'm going to go in with a little bit of brown just to my outer corner. Let's do a little bit of this color here. It's called Faith and Lockout. These two here. The darker of the two is the Lockout, but we'll start with Faith. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go in with my handy dandy smudge brush. Alright, so as you can see, it didn't take a very dark color in order to give us a little bit of extra definition there. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. And again, I used Faith instead of Lockout. Sometimes Faith is all it takes to do a makeup look. And some good brushes. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and go back in with that crease brush in which we did the Extra Better with, and I want to go ahead and blend these colors together. So as you can see, this is all blended beautifully. That warm toned brown has blended beautifully with our cool toned orange. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of color on the lids. So in order to do that, I'm going to come back to our Too Faced white peach palette. Now I'm a little bit torn between two different colors here. Actually, you have a lot of options. So if you have a palette like this, you have a lot of options. So you can go in with a pink, like this pink peach suede. You can go in with this one, which is Peaches and Dreams. And you can do this one, Peach Sorbet, or this one, the Glistening Peach. Alright, so I'm torn between the Peach Sorbet and the Peaches and Dreams, so I'm going to swatch them for you. Peaches and Dreams, and this is the Peach Sorbet. I think I want to go with this lighter of the two. It's a little more golden. It's a little brighter. So that one is the Peaches and Dreams a little bit. So we're going to go in with that. And if this doesn't end up being bright enough, we can absolutely brighten it up with one of these other colors. So I'm going to go ahead and take my eyeshadow brush. Alright, and so we're going to put that right on the center of the lid. Alright, so I really like how that turned out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in again with my blending brush, and I'm going to blend that color into the Extra Better that we put in there, and just soften everything and blend everything together. Alright, everyone, so if you find that this is a little too cool toned for you, I would recommend going into one of the pink shades like the glistening peach or the peach suede or the peach smoothie. Those might end up being a little bit better for you. Now I want to brighten up this center lid just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my eyeshadow brush into peach ice and pick some of that up, and we're going to put that on the center of the lid. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and highlight the brow bone, and then you can choose whichever color you want for that. If you have a go-to color, absolutely go for it. One of my go-tos is this particular color from the Naked Ultimate Basics palette. It's called Blow, and we're going to just go ahead and put this under the brow bone. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to take my e.l.f. smudge brush. That's this one right here. Alright, and I want to go ahead and take a little bit of color underneath the eye. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take Extra Bitter, this beautiful brick red, on the outer corners, and then I'm going to actually blend that into this peach suede and glistening peach here. Alright, so all that did is it connected a little bit of the color in between the bottom and the upper. Alright, so the next thing I want to do, if you want to have a softer eyeliner, you can go in with one of the darker colors from any of the palettes or a color that you prefer, and you can go in with your eyeliner a little bit. I want to just go straight in with the eyeliner, and I'm going to be using, one second. Alright, so I'm going to be using Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes. And this is 19L, but it's a brown color. I picked up a set of Makeup Forever eyeliner pencils in Marshall's one time for really, really cheap. So I'm actually just going to go across the lid with this. If you want to, you can take a little bit of that brown and go underneath the lashes. Again, it depends on your eye shape, depends on the look you're going for. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my lashes and apply a coat of mascara, and I'll be right back. The mascara I used was Bare Minerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara Petite Precise Brush. So I actually have a sample of it. So this is what it looks like. And they weren't kidding about having a petite brush, let me tell you. It was this big. Right, pinky finger comparison here, like it's a very petite brush, but it did get in there and it did get the lashes and it did do its job, so can't complain too much. So last step, lips. Now we put that lip balm on there. If you find that there's a little bit too much excess moisture on your lips, go ahead and take a tissue and take some of that excess moisture off by pressing your lips against the tissue. All right, my lips are apparently we're fairly dry because they feel pretty good. So you have a couple options. You can throw lip gloss on, you can do a matte lipstick. Again, if you need to bring a little bit of extra warmth to your skin or to your face in general, now would be the time to go ahead and do that with a lip color. I have a MAC lipstick here in Kind of Sexy, which looks like this. Looks like this. That's Kind of Sexy. I have another MAC lipstick here called Touch. This. And it's definitely more a darker brownish tone, and this one's definitely a lighter peach tone. And then I also have this lip gloss called Socialite by Bare Minerals, which is a little bit more on the peachy gold tone. Now, the one I think I'm going to go for, guys, is this one, which is that Kind of Sexy by MAC. And this actually, my two MAC lip, I've never owned a MAC lipstick before, but I did do a mystery box from MAC. It was $49.95 and you got, or $49.99, and you got a guaranteed like a $98 worth of product in the box. So I thought, why not? I've not owned a lot of MAC products before, and I feel like this is a bit of a gamble, but I'm happy to explore. So this is one of the things that I got out of it, so we'll go with this. Now what I'm going to do is, since we didn't apply any blush, I'm actually going to put just a couple touches on my cheeks, and then I'm going to blend that into my skin, and that's going to be my Fall Pumpkin Spice Blush. There we go, and I just like to do that because it gives a little bit of uniformity to the face. Alright guys, so that is it. This is my pumpkin spice. Ooh, we got a little bit of mascara there, guys. Well, alright, so this is my pumpkin spice inspired makeup look using the Naked Basics Ultimate Palette and the Too Faced White Peach Palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I actually really like how this turned out. I was a little hesitant to work with oranges, to be perfectly honest, but I was so inspired, I just had to try it. Comment down below if you have any other colors you would like me to play with, and I'm happy to explore. I hope I was able to inspire you a little bit to go out there and try some colors that maybe you've never tried before. And hopefully I will see you again. Alright guys, quote of the day. By Eleanor Roosevelt this time. Guys, she was a great lady. A woman is like a tea bag, only in hot water. Do you realize how strong she is? So hopefully today is not your hot water day, but if it is, go out there and show us how strong you really are. And honestly, show yourself. We all need that sometimes. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. Go out there and I hope you have a perfectly average day.